Marge, when did you get back?
Last night.
Laurie?
I wanted to surprise you.
I spoke with Marge this morning. Who? Marjorie Brash, our receptionist.
Right, the one on leave.
Yes. She said she's ready to come back.
I noticed from her file she tends to come and go whenever she pleases.
So when do I start?
We didn't actually discuss a specific date.
Should I pop in and see her myself?
It's a good idea.
Oh, good. I'll do that today.
Where's Ruth?
Oh, she's on a much-needed break. I said I'd help out.
Well, I already have 2 receptionists, Kirsty and Ruth.
Yes, but Ruth is just temporary.
I've decided to keep her on. I'm sorry, you're no longer needed.
I'm no longer what? But I had an arrangement with Dr. Mckenna.
That you could return to work at a convenient time. It may be convenient for you, but it's not for me. Good day.
Okay, we'll ring when those test results are available. Bye. Thanks. Sorry it took so long.
No, that's fine. Feel free. Just use me whenever you feel like it.
Marge, what's wrong?
You knew about this, didn't you? You planned it with that woman.
Planned what?
Oh, don't play the innocent with me, you backstabbing little Judas.
I honestly don't know what...
That's enough. This is neither the time nor the place.
You've got what you wanted, haven't you? You've stolen my job. And I hope you're jolly well pleased with it.
Major Reg Harley.
That is correct.
Major disaster.
Well, there has been a slight misunderstanding.
Well, that's what we said, but your idiot mate here wasn't listening.
It was a training exercise, Mr. Skeggins.
Give up, he's beyond training.
That's enough out of you.
Agent Green and his unit were under orders to watch, remove and interrogate suspects in a simulated drug operation. They mistook you for a couple registered under the names of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
How pathetic.
People who assume false identities rarely do it for any good purpose.
It was a joke.
The other unfortunate coincidence was your visitor.
Grace.
The suspects were supposed to meet an Asian contact who was going to hand over a large quantity of drugs.
So, you destroyed my beautiful shoes for some dumb exercise.
I would hardly describe national security as dumb, Ms. Knight.
So the whole Saigon Nights thing is...
A cover-up. Precisely.
Are we free to go now?
Yes, with our apologies for any inconvenience caused.
And that's it.
Yes?
And that is supposed to make up for everything that Lionel and I have been through. Sorry, no hard feelings, and be done with it.
Kirst.
Assault. Kidnapping. False detention. Willful destruction of private property. We could sue you.
I wouldn't try it, Blondie.
Quiet. There is the small matter of the Official Secrets Act. Believe me, you're better off putting this down as one of life's rich and varied moments and forgetting it ever happened. Do I make myself clear?
If you ask me, it was aliens. That got Kirsty and Lionel. Before you laugh, think about it.
Can we laugh now?
Well, haven't you ever read about those people that get hypnotised and they suddenly remember that they were picked up by aliens and taken to a far-off galaxy? Like that guy's little sister in the X-Files.
Well, I've read about the economic recovery, but that doesn't make it true.
Well, you come up with a better explanation then.
I wonder if they do deliveries. So, you okay?
Oh, fine. This is business with Bernie, you know.
You're fighting with Johnny.
No, though that didn't help. I finally managed to get it through his head that it's over.
And how do you take it?
Like a faithful Labrador being sent to the vet to be put down.
Oh, poor puppy.
Save your sympathy. Bernie can be quite nasty when crossed.
We are talking about the same guy, aren't we? Short, cuddly, worships you.
Past tense, please.
It's your choice.
That's the plan. The whole mob of us walk from pub to pub, have a beer at each one till we can't stand.
Yeah, right.
Nick, alcohol is a drug, and you promised me...
Give it a rest, babe. It's like an ancient ritual.
You're underage.
So? We are the academic cream of the nation. We make our own rules.
Yeah, right.
Do you have to go along with the crowd like a sheep?
Sorry, love to stay and chat, Mum, but we got kegs to drain. Later.
Well, just take it easy, okay?
I know when to stop. When I fall over.
Marge, good to see you back.
Actually, I'm merely collecting my belongings.
Have you heard it's my last week at Shortland Street?
Yes.
End of an era, eh? It's only a cup, Marge.
It's been such a big part of my life.
Well, I'm sure with a bit of glue...
And the clinic.
Marge, I know it might take a bit of getting used to, but I have to think of my health. And Dr. Thornton is a
She's
fine...
fired me.
What?
She prefers to keep Ruth on. There's no longer a position for me.
I'm sure I told her about our agreement.
Oh, yes. But she's chosen to ignore it. She said it wasn't convenient. That's why I'm getting
Marge,
with
you
it.
just leave these things here, and I will sort this out, I promise you.
What if somebody has an affair?
And we don't find out. Heaven forbid, is that trolley not ready yet?
Nearly.
Memo for you. So what's new, girls?
See, that started already.
The grapevine wilts and dies.
Marge has been told she can't come back to work.
It was her or the she-wolf, and guess who won?
Oh, dear.
You'll sort it out, won't you, Jen?
Yes, of course.
This new broom is doing quite a wide sweep.
All owed leave will be taken by staff within the next 6 weeks.
I'm not owed holes yet, worse luck.
No, worse luck is taking them. Look what happened to Marge.
You'll be the first to find out about that. You've got 4 weeks owing, haven't you?
Oh, no, please don't send me away. Let me hide in the toilet for a month, please.
Well, at least Julia's agreed to the hiring. That has been approved, isn't it?
Yes, one nurse and an orderly as soon as you can find them.
Hallelujah.
Have you got somebody in mind for the new orderly?
The ads go on tomorrow, but if you know someone...
I might do. I could retrain.
He told me to go away unless I had a genuine reason for concern. Genuine.
Well, I guess the police have their own procedures they go follow.
No, it's just so weird of them to drop out of sight like this.
Are you free at 11 on Friday?
I think so.
That'd be fine.
Kirsty's still not in. I want to see her the moment she turns up. Grace, there are patients waiting. You answer the phone.
That woman terrifies me. Shortland Street, how may I help you?
Where have you been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry, Mum.
Oh, I went to the motel and it looked like you'd left in a hurry.
Cockroaches.
Worse than fleas.
They're much worse.
So, where have you been?
We, found another motel.
A better one.
Oh, when you come in, or at least ring us.
Because we...
Well, actually, we had a bit of a domestic. But don't worry. We made it up in the end.
And then we slept in really late and we got stuck in a lift and we got a flat tyre. Man, what a day.
Well, I'll just check how Waverley's coping. Meet you at the car.
Sorry if we had you guys a little bit worried.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just have a really rough night, so I'm gonna go home to bed now.
Julia wants to see you.
Oh, well, she'll have to wait. Isn't Marge due back any day now?
She was here, actually. She wanted a job back, but Julia said she couldn't.
What? Dr. Mckenna promised.
I know, it puts me in a very awkward position.
Yes, Marge's.
Well, experience and loyalty obviously mean nothing to our new leader. So who's next for the job?
Move Witherspoon to Friday and keep Thursday afternoon clear in case Thursday morning's laparotomy takes longer than expected.
Can't argue with that.
Well, it gives me an afternoon off.
Anyone for coffee?
Thanks.
Guess who made the last pot?
Hey, did you guys hear about Marge?
There'll be trouble down the mill.
That's the other thing I have to see Julia about.
Michael's been rejigging the theatre schedule.
Yeah, it was a bit all over the place.
Oh, Julia will get there. It's just a case of a bit more experience. I've managed to get rid of the pile-up at the end of the week. Ah, Julia.
Still here, Michael?
Yeah, I was just saying to Grace I've made a few improvements to the theatre schedule.
Good. Now everyone else has had a look. Perhaps you'd like to discuss it with me.
Of course.
You busy, sexy legs?
Oh, I wish I was.
Well, I hope you make some beds.
I don't think that's in my brief.
Oh, darling, I know what's in your brief.
That's not fair. As soon as the new Frau Director starts, my workload drops off.
Oh, poor baby. Sounds like a good time to take a holiday. I'm serious. Julia wants the nurses who've still got leave owing to them to take it as soon as. We could go somewhere beautiful together.
I've used up all my leave. Europe, remember?
Oh, yeah. How could I forget? But you yourself said it was quiet. Ask for some time off.
I don't want to give her the excuse to fire me.
Oh, darling, they'd never do that. You're far too important round here.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. What else would we do for light entertainment?
Very social, your services. You might like to see how Ruth's coping.
I was just...
Oh, I've got to get going. I want to pick up a punnet of winter vegetables.
More?
The possums ate the last lot.
You'll have to poison them or something.
I can't. I know they're dreadful pests, but I just can't.
Think of them as a coat waiting to happen. Dad's still at the clinic.
Where else?
But it was your mission in life to get him away from there.
And us out of your flat? Well, I'd rather he got the clinic out of his system than moped around Riverview worrying about it.
He will anyway.
Not if he's flat out chasing possums. Hello, Nick.
Mrs. M?
Oh, enjoying the fruits of a higher education, I see.
Did she call you a fruit? Rachel, a couple of jugs over here.
Out.
Lighten up.
Out, you're underage.
Mum said we could have a drink. She owns the place. Therefore, we drink. You're a philosopher, Harrison.
He's also a liar. Go, or I call the cops.
You know what you are, Mckenna? You're a...
Time's up. You've obviously had too much to drink.
We've only just started. Come on, guys. Anywhere would be better than this dump.
Bye, boys.
Dion, mate. This way. Unless you want to check out the ladies' loos. What do we want? A drink! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? A drink!
I appreciate that you feel a great deal of loyalty towards Marge.
She's very good at her job.
So is Ruth, who is also young, enthusiastic, and has a great deal of potential. Once the plans for expansion are in place, I'm planning on offering her a new administrative position.
And Marge will be offered her old job back.
Possibly. Although after her outburst in reception, I'm not sure Mrs. Brash is quite what we need.
I gave her my word.
Unfortunately, you are not in a position to keep that.
That's beside the point.
Shall we discuss this in my office? Close the door, please. Now, Michael, perhaps you'd like to suggest what we're going to do about this.
Well, it's simple. You offer Marge a new
No, I'm
starting
talking
date and
about you. We both want an easy transition. But I cannot have you constantly undermining my authority. Staffing is my responsibility, as are the theatre schedules. If you can't accept...
I had no idea you felt so insecure.
For God's sake, Michael, it is you who can't let go. There is not a place here for you any longer. I'm sorry.
Fine. I'm only trying to help. But you're right. I should leave you to make your own mistakes.
You taking drugs? Surely not.
Oh, no, but there was some marijuana in my bag, and when Dr. Thornton found...
You mean someone planted it?
Yes, but it was when they picked it that the trouble started. I was as innocent as anything, but she wouldn't believe me, so here I am.
It wouldn't surprise me if that woman put the drugs in Waverley's bag just to get rid of her.
Oh, Marge.
I can't say I'm surprised at Ruth's part in all this, but I would have thought that my friend Jenny would have warned me.
Well, it looks to me as though Ruth was as surprised as you are.
Yes. I expected you to take her side.
It's not about taking sides, Marge.
Well, thank goodness Dr. Mckenna's still around to sort things out.
Nothing's in the oven, and I'm out of here.
Don't you worry about a thing. You just go home and recover from your ordeal.
Thanks, Wave.
Oh, Lionel, it was a close encounter, wasn't it?
In a manner of speaking.
I knew it. Contact.
Marge, I'm so sorry. I tried my best. But if it's any consolation, she showed me the door, too.
Well, I suppose I could get a blue rinse and go on a package tour.
Is your boyfriend going away with you?
Yeah, of course he is.
Well, only if I've got time. I'm very busy.
That's not what you told me.
Ellen, just like to stress how valuable I think nurses are as primary caregivers.
Well, thank you, guys.
You guys are in the best position to assess patient needs, so if your nurses notice anything that could benefit from my input, I'm always available.
Even though you're very busy?
Never too busy to care.
Carmen, could you just check this drug calculation for me?
Yeah, I suppose.
Damn and blast, now I've lost my place. Oh, Julia wanted these budget projections by yesterday, and now I have to start interviewing for new nurses.
Oh, whinge, whinge, whinge. At least you are getting new staff.
It's the job I hate most in the world, turning down all those young hopefuls.
I suppose I could run the interviews for you before I take my well-earned rest.
Done.
Yep, 7 mils correct.
Thank you.
Oh, Rebecca, when you finish there, can you attend to Mrs. Jemison's dressing? It'll need debriding.
Give me 10 minutes. I just want to go talk to the new boss.
What, have they rung yet?
No.
I have better things to do than wait round for clients who never show.
They're only 10 minutes late, like you.
I've been flat out. Now, can you page me when they finally turn up? Ow, damn.
Now what's wrong?
If you've got an emery board, I've split a nail.
Don't forget to fill out an accident report.
Hmm?
It's a joke.
Oh. You know, I jammed this one in a door about 6 years ago, and it still grows out bent.
How did I see? I can tell. One can't help wondering about the economic viability of a social worker in a private medical centre.
Well, I guess
guess it can only help one pretend that we're providing a service for the public and that this isn't just a money-making exercise.
Carmen.
At the end of the day, we all have to pay our way.
What is it you do, remind me?
I make unpopular but necessary decisions.
Nurse Roberts, I believe we have some urgent domiciliary care to discuss.
I like a woman who speaks her mind, within limits.
Julia, I think Marge should be offered a job back. She is my stepmother.
I'm sorry if I've made things difficult for you, but she did rather force my hand. You do still want a job in administration?
Yes.
Then just hang in there until I can sort something out.
Oh, Dr. Thornton.
Yes?
Can I make a suggestion?
By all means.
Hi there, Tiff. Problems?
Zip keeps coming undone. I nearly popped out when I was giving Mr. Grierson his lunch.
Betty wouldn't complain.
Looking for Ellen?
No. That wayward brother of mine.
He still hasn't turned up.
I'm a tad worried.
Maybe Ellen has some idea where he is.
Oh, I'd rather not ask.
That's too bad, Bernie. I thought you were good together.
Unlucky in love, that's me. Still, I've got a container load of clockwork dinosaurs coming in this week, so that's something.
Bernie,
Ellen?
you haven't seen that brother of yours, have you? He's gone missing again.
Well, we were going to ask you the same question.
Well, he didn't turn up last night. I assumed he was at your place.
Well, we were planning to have lunch, but he didn't show.
Where the hell is he then?
I shouldn't be here.
Relax, you're allowed to take a tea break.
The important thing is to keep busy.
Uh-huh.
I read that most men die within 5 years of retiring.
Really?
It's because their whole self-esteem comes from working. They can't handle it when suddenly they're not wanted anymore, so they keel over, just like that.
Thank you, Waverley.
It's good you've got a hobby like the farm to keep you going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi. Guess what?
Well, why do people always say that? I mean, you're going to tell us anyway.
Don't mind him, he's anxious.
Look, I just talked Thornton into hiring a very cute naughty boy as our new orderly.
Oh, anyone we know?
So I rang Manny, and he said he'd be on his way in the morning. Isn't that the best news?
Depending on who they fire to make room for him.
Guy. So, is it all right if he stays with us?
Yep, fine with me. How about you, Mr. Grumpy?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Oh, fantastic. You guys are wonderful.
Anything to keep her away from that vitamizer.
Darling, do you know what? I think it's time for a holiday for you.
Now is not the time.
Look, Julia is not going to sack you if you ask her.
Oh, isn't she?
What do we want?
A drink!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
A drink!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
A drink!
When do we want it?
Now!
Hey, Dion, you okay, mate? Scored a glass. I know, I was there, remember? Oh, yeah. Come on, man, you can't do that. Careful. You cut your hand. I'm okay. Doesn't hurt. No, we better get it checked out, man. You might need stitches or something. Nah. Come on, it's not far. We'll catch up.
Yeah, okay. What do we want? A drink! When do we want it? Now!
Home, sweet home.
Oh, well, it's better than Reg's Peephole Palace. I reckon we should give Caitlin a call, shouldn't we? We've got a case.
Have Reg and his goons stuff the official secret acts down our throat? I don't think so. What's that? A light switch. Let there be light.
Naturally, a bill. What? How can wiring a few switches cost this much?
Only the beginning, Princess. Trust me. I know from bitter experience.
I seem to remember you got on rather well with your last builder.
Still cost me a small fortune. What was that for?
Being my favourite husband.
Oh.
Do you reckon there'll be any hot water?
Well, it should be.
Well, let's say I run us a nice hot bath.
Cozy.
Now, are you sure this is all right with Marge and Laurie? What movie? All right, man, but you make sure you go straight home to Lulu's when it's finished. There's someone at the door. I don't know who. I'll have to answer it and see. Bye. Oh, hi.
I won't come in. Has Billy showed up yet?
No, and believe me, he's not a popular boy for missing work today.
Well, that's me stumped. I've tried every mate he's got.
Well, maybe he got his rosters mixed up and he went away for a few days.
Not without telling me. He knows I'd worry. Oh, I guess I better get on the blower, check out the hospitals. Got my own mobile.
And it works?
Some of the time, yeah.
I've been trying all afternoon. Either his page is turned off or he's out of range.
Any luck with the locum?
Dr. Marshall is at a conference. I've left a message with Dr. Gopal. In the meantime...
Suppose I'll have to dust off my white coat and muck in.
We need a doctor over here.
What's the problem?
He fell over, cut his hand. Oh, it's okay.
You've both been drinking.
We came for his hand, not a lecture.
I suggest you put a Band-Aid on it and let him sleep it off. He's drunk.
What would you know? He's only had a couple of beers.
So you say.
Dumb cow.
Okay, out.
You can't do that, he's hurt.
If you don't go, I'll have you thrown out.
Like to see you try. Come on, mate. And I thought Mckenna was bad.
Good news and bad news. The fuse box has been completely replaced.
Good.
But none of the elements on the stove work.
Bad. Well, let's got oodles of hot water, fill the bath right up to the top.
Ah, a good soak, a glass of wine, and the...
And I'm glad it's a big bath, so plenty of room for the two of us. What was that?
Flipper?
No, we still at the cat motel, remember?
Flipper's girlfriend?
No, it's probably just the wind or something. I guess I'm just a bit jumpy.
You and me both. Come! I hear our bath calling.
What was that?
I might be wrong, but it sounded a lot like a bath full of water falling through rotten floorboards.
Hello, Michael. Still here?
Yeah, just waiting for Alex to pick me up.
I couldn't help hearing what Julia said to you today. I'm sorry.
I thought you'd be cheering from the sidelines.
Do you think I'd be that vindictive?
Well, you've got good reason.
True. But we've had a lot of good years working together. I'd like to think that counted for something.
You know, we should get together for a meal before I head off for Riverview.
I'd like that.
Hey, give us a hand here, will you?
What's wrong? Is he drunk?
No, honestly, he's only had 2 beers.
All right, come on, let's get him inside.
We just got booted out of there.
What? These are the cases that Michael was still dealing with. Could you...
You must be joking.
I only want you to sort out priorities. There'll be a locum here in the morning.
Well, won't Michael cover until then?
No, that's not practical.
Neither is dumping all the work on me.
I realise it's not ideal.
No, it's not, Julia.
We need a trolley, quick.
I thought I told you to take him home.
I told him to bring him right back.
What for? He's just drunk.
As a matter of fact, he's heading for a diabetic coma.
What? Oh, I had no idea.
He's not breathing. Where's that trolley?
Coming.
Help me get him to resus.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.